All right, Keith Peterson is the ref. Saeed Nurmagomedov, number 14, taking on Jonathan Martinez. This is in the bantamweight division. What is there, 6, 7, 8 bantamweight fights tonight, it seems like, leading up all the way to the main event between Jan and Dvalishvili. This fight is underway, and this is going to be a good one. I mean, Martinez is 17-4, Saeed 17-2. Biggest name on the card for sure. No question about it. Unless he loses. Yeah, these guys are going to feel each other out. There's a lot of kicks, a spinning back fist there by Nurmagomedov. Totally blocked, though, by Martinez. And the matchup is interesting. I mean, you got two quick guys. Martinez finished Cub Swanson in his last fight. You got Saeed with some big wins. And, man, a kick drops Martinez. It was a kick to the body, now a kick to the head. Kick to the body, he kind of lost his footing, but still led to the knockdown. First minute gone. And another leg kick straight ahead. Pushes back Martinez. And it's good for the bantamweight division. I know when we were ranking the divisions, we got to get back to that. Lightweight would always win. Welterweight would be up there. But there was a lot of... Bantamweight would be third, sometimes fourth behind women's strawweight. But I know in the comments there'll be a lot of people weighing in about the bantamweight division. And tonight it's on full display and it looks good. As Saeed lands a left and a right. Oh! Martinez gives up the back. And it looked like Saeed had it. Oh, and he might have it locked right now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, it's close. I mean, it is close. Saeed is squeezing, but Martinez is going to be able to roll out of it. Wow. Credit him. And Saeed goes right back to it. Oh. Oh. Martinez in a world of trouble here, but he's going to be able to turn just enough. Wow. Wow. Martinez stands up. He's got Nurmagomedov in the clinch. Backed up against the fence. So he's building up a little bit of control time here. 2 submission attempts already for Saeed. Didn't go through. He's up 13-5 in significant strikes. Control time's not really a factor, but 1 takedown to 0 for Saeed. 19-5 total strikes. Now Martinez kind of slows the pace down a little bit here. Oh. And a nice elbow by Martinez. Both guys trade knees. Saeed's trying to work out of it, but he's having a tough time. As he digs the underhook, almost gets taken down. Now he turns Martinez into the fence. His hands are in the fence there. We already know earlier Keith Peterson does not play that. I believe it was Keith Peterson taking a point from somebody. I think it was Davey Grant earlier who ended up coming back and getting a win. Martinez switches back and forth from lefty to righty. And those leg kicks are crazy from Saeed. And a spinning elbow by Saeed gets the crowd in an uproar. And that's what you see in the bantamweight division. I mean, you know, you get a flurry of punches, but the guys are in close quarters all the time. Constant clinch, control time, scrambles, takedowns, giving up the back, submission attempts. I mean, that's kind of how the Knights win in other fights. And again, as we, these two go through the last 30 seconds of round 1, how does Henry Cejudo get to come back in this crazy tough division and get a title shot? I mean, I'm thinking the UFC probably believes that he might have a chance against Sterling. Then they can set up a fight with Volkanovski for 3 belts, which I hope does not happen. Saeed gets back up, and Martinez misses on a big elbow here. Final seconds. Saeed's leading 18-11 in significant strikes, 36-13. Total strikes, he has 1 takedown. Martinez none, but Martinez did have 2 minutes of control, but he probably still lost a round. So good start to the fight here. Getting through round 1. Working our way to round 2. Again, Saeed 17-2. Think about that, 17-2. He's number 14 in the division. Jeez. So I can see why there's a lot of diehard fans of the bantamweight division believe this is the best division in the sport. Let me know in the chat room what you think. Maybe I should peek into the chat room. Is anything happening in there? Oh, yeah. Okay. Dang, JK. This fool. I called it, fam. That submission was quick. He says he got Martinez. Okay. I don't know about Martinez in this one. We'll see. Saeed, the biggest name on the card. And yes, JK, certainly Martinez could pull it off. I mean, I like Saeed to win the fight, but the fact is he could certainly pull it off. No doubt about it. But he did get beat in round 1. Again, 18-11, significant strikes, 36-13. And he got a lot of clinch and scrambles, but still fast-paced, high activity in terms of striking. Round 2 underway. They start from the feet, obviously. And Saeed continually working that leg kick, probably trying to keep Martinez off of him. He's constantly moving, constantly driving forward, the leg kick. Trying to keep his head off the center line. And I made a big mistake here on the scorecard. We're 5-4 in the night. I put a check by Saeed and couldn't figure out the mistake because I'm counting 6 checks and 4 X's. So we're 6-4 in the night. But then I realized I put a check by Saeed a little bit prematurely. So we're just going to need him to finish this thing out. 5-5 sounds terrible. 6-4 sounds okay. And we're talking about predictions if you don't follow the channel, right? On the night, 5-4. About 65% on the year. Big week last week. 11-3 at UFC 285. So you can't expect a big week like that every week. Saeed gets a takedown. He's on top, building up some control time against Martinez. And that's 2 takedowns now to 0. So that's a tough part for Martinez, as he may get up. He may get out of some of these submissions, but it's still, you're in there with Saeed. He's going to be getting a lot of control. And Martinez flipped him. Somehow these guys jump back to their feet. But those takedowns are huge, right? I mean, even if the strikes are close and you get these takedowns, spinning back fist by Saeed. But all things being close, the takedowns and control is important. And Saeed's going to continue that here with the single leg lock. And he pulls Martinez down to his knees. Martinez trying to stand, but Saeed's got his head on the hip and the arms locked around Martinez's left leg. But Martinez is picking up the striking here. Close the gap to 6. So he's up by 1 right now in this round. And landed some elbows to the side of the head as they stand up, and now he drives a knee. Both guys back to their feet. So in this division right now, you got Aljamain Sterling as the champ. He's number 5 on our dude list, meaning favorite fighters right now. Then you got, he's fighting Henry Cejudo, who's not even ranked. Then you got Sean O'Malley 1. Tonight you got Jan versus Dvalishvili. That's 2 versus 3. And then, I mean, you slide all the way down to 14, and you got a 17-2 Saeed Nurmagomedov. And if Martinez can somehow find a way to win this, he'll be ranked. This is one of those fights that Saeed just has to win if he wants a top 10, roughly top 10 contender. And he's better be ready to call someone out if he does win this. But right now, it's not looking easy. 140 left in round 2. Now 22-20 in significant strikes. So Martinez coming back a little bit. It's a good round for him. Ooh. Looked like a low knee, but it was on the thigh by Martinez. And Martinez might not be ranked, but he's fighting like a ranked guy tonight. Obviously, Saeed had to win some big fights to get to this point, but Martinez looking a lot like a ranked fighter. It's not easy for Saeed. And you can argue that Martinez is making a fight of this. And they swing out of it here. 45 seconds left. Leg kick landed by Martinez. Gosh, every time you see that spinning back fist, you just think of what Alexa Grasso did to Valentina Shevchenko last weekend. Jumped right on the back and finished the fight within like a few seconds. Both guys in a standing position again at the end of this round. And it seemed to me that Martinez looked a little better in this round. I don't know how the takedown will go early in the round, but certainly from the first, after the first minute was gone, the rest of the way, Martinez picked it up. May have stole that round. 26-26 in significant strikes. He was down 7 before that round. So he led by 7 significant strikes in that round. Did give up a takedown, but I think it's enough to get the round. So this is things coming down to round 3. So JK in the chat room, you might have something here with Martinez. You might have some. So yeah, Martinez took round 2, JK. I feel that. I feel that way. So I think it's 1-1 right now. We're going to have to wait and see what happens in round 3. But I think JK's got that right, yeah. That Martinez likely won that round for sure. Got me a little nervous with Saeed. You know, I knew Martinez would be tough, but I thought Saeed would be able to walk him down and finish him, which it appeared he almost did in round 1. I mean, not appeared, but he almost did. And he couldn't stick with it. Martinez battling back here. Let me know what y'all think in the chat room. I mean, next week, Edwards versus Usman 3. It's the fiance's birthday. Oh, boy. Big decisions to make next week. How do I miss Edwards versus Usman 3? But I also got the fiance's birthday, so, you know, we'll see what happens. Y'all pray for a brother. Here we go, round 3. Nurmagomedov versus Martinez. Oh, things are picking up here. And Saeed drops Martinez with a left. See, now he's going to be on top. It's going to get to the clinch again. And he should have. Gosh, sometimes you just want to see these guys continue after they get big shots. Not allow the opponent to get back into it. But both fighters go to the ground. Saeed's on top. But we saw this in round 2, and Martinez came back. So don't think it's over yet. Still 32-32 in significant strikes. But the longer Saeed can remain in this position, the better. And I think whoever wins this round wins the fight. Okay, Saeed, yeah, keep him right there. Good, keep him right there. Boy, Martinez got the triangle now. And Saeed's sitting straight up. You better be careful. Now looks like he's gonna get out of it. Ooh, he's getting tighter in there though. Martinez trying to pull the hand back in. Oh my goodness. Come on, Saeed, you got to get. Oh, now he's got the arm bar. Oh my gosh. Look at this. And Saeed's holding on. Wow, and Saeed sneaks out of there. Out the side door, man. Now he's going to take the back of Martinez. Yep, and this is what you want to do. Martinez looking up at the clock. And right now, as long as you maintain this position and you're Saeed, you got the back, he's got the triangle locked in. Even if you're not doing anything, You're showing control, limiting the opportunities for Jonathan Martinez. And if it continues this way, people are going to say, oh, Saeed's not as good as we thought. No, he's fighting a good fighter in Martinez. You know, he's not top 10, but he's certainly a worthy opponent. And now Saeed's going to try to submission attempt again, but he can't lock it in. Martinez doing a good job here, but he's certainly in a tough position. Oh, when he gets under a little bit now, we'll see. Nope. Martinez, good defense, at least from preventing the submission. Now he's going to try to get back to his feet, but Saeed still got the leg lock in. Now he lets it go, and now they're going to stand up. So Saeed spent 3 minutes in control. He peeks up at the clock, and he sees a lot of time. About 2 minutes left in the fight. So you can't let Martinez get off here. Still 32-32 in significant strikes. Saeed's landing a lot of total strikes, so 93-52. He's got 3 takedowns. Both guys got 4.5 minutes of control, so it's really close. Martinez needs to finish really strong here in the last 90 seconds. Come on, Saeed. Now both fighters looking up at the clock as they stand in the clinch. And I think I saw Khabib in the background. Hard to tell. Martinez really working the knee, but it's not enough here. He's controlling in a control position here with Saeed backed up against the fence, but he's not taking Saeed down. He's not getting any big strikes. He's leading 17-1 in significant clinch strikes, but it's not enough to get the round, I don't think. Saeed breathing pretty hard now. Oh, don't give up the back, Saeed. Don't let him get the takedown right now. Final 30 seconds. Martinez lets go and lands a combination. And they're tied up again. Yeah, if you're Saeed, you can't let the takedown happen here. Final 10 seconds. Boy, these guys come out swinging now. 5 seconds left. We get a big flurry at the end, and that'll do it. And both guys hug it out. A really good fight. A really good fight. And Martinez jumping on top of the octagon. He thinks he won. I don't think so. I think it's not convincing for Saeed, but he should get the victory here. Now at the end, though, 44-33 from Martinez in significant strikes, 99-75. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about this decision. I'm a little nervous. This is going to be a nervous decision right here. And I say nervous because I'm looking at the predictions. You know what I mean? I'm either 5-5 or 6-4. This is a big one. Close fight. 5-5 will be sweating down the stretch. Because then we got to go 2-1. I like Krylov, and Volkov and Merab is kind of a toss-up. So if we can get to 6-4 here with Saeed and we can win the next fight, at least we avoid a losing situation with a chance to really spread things out. Maybe 9-4, 8-5 sounds good too. Oh, they're gonna make us sweat this thing out. Come on, let's get with the decision. Let's go. I feel like the longer it takes, the more likely it's like a split decision or something. Good thing for Saeed. Well, good thing for Saeed is he definitely won round 1. He probably lost round 2. And round 3 should favor Saeed, but Martinez finished strong with the striking. Here comes Keith Peterson, and we're getting in there now. Okay, let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Okay, unanimous. 29-28. Oh, gosh, it's a third round. Jonathan Martinez. No. Dang. Dang. Oh, and there's a loud roar. You can see some people are upset. Wow. All three gave it to him too, so it is what it is. Jonathan Martinez beats a ranked Saeed Nurmagomedov. He's going to move to 18-4 here, bantamweight division, UFC Fight Night.